Shalom, shalom. And real quick, I want to really briefly speak with you about conversions. As you know, there has been a lot of news in Israel regarding that all conversions are being recognized by the state of Israel. Obviously, there are some points of importance that you do need to know about. Number one, when they refer to all conversions, it's referring to the non-Orthodox conversions. Those conversions that are done and processed through the Orthodox world goes through approval through the rabbinate, which means that the majority of the Orthodox conversions that are not on their list are usually rejected and then refuted, which means there is a great chaos now being created as a result of the passing of this law in Israel, which means that there's a lot of private Orthodox conversions that have been conducted halakhically, which is not reaching acceptance through the Sochnut or the Jewish Agency. What does this all mean? That in fact, if this law is to be applied, it must be applied across the board. In other words, all conversions, regardless of whether they are non-Orthodox or Orthodox, must be and should be accepted by this ruling according to the letter of how things are written. And one of the things that we have done here at the Ways of Israel, Los Caminos Israel, myself, Moshe Otero, we have now been able to create an opportunity for many of you whose conversions have been rejected. Now, this only applies in Florida. This does not apply outside of Florida, or rather yet outside of the United States. The reason I'm saying this is because still in Latin America there's a lot of discrimination going about as a result of conversions that are processed through private bed-dins by Orthodox groups and are still running afoul with the rabbinate. Now, obviously this is a major issue. However, here in Florida, if you happen to come to Florida, if you happen to want to learn and be involved in a conversion that is recognized by Israel, recognized through the rabbinate, we have created an opportunity. You don't have to go to the two other agencies that are listed in the ITIM rule. There are some other options. And as you know, whenever we're involved in helping people come into the door of Kalal Israel, we in particular get hit very hard. We at the Ways of Israel, we get hit, we get completely, even people saying things that are not true about my person and the person of the organization. But we move on beyond that, because when the bottom line is the results. The results is what counts. The results of making sure that you begin to live a Jewish life is of utmost importance. If you are right now paying out of the Cahoots, and I'm saying the Cahoots, I mean literally, you are paying well over $10,000, $9,000 for your conversion, Orthodox conversion, please give me a call. My number is 786-306-8211. If you don't think this is happening, wake up and smell the coffee. It's happening across the board throughout the United States. It's very easily that a person going through a single conversion will end up paying between $5,000 to $10,000. This is highway robbery. This is thievery as far as I'm concerned. And it flows up. You can get a conversion that's recognized by Israel. There are many opportunities and options you have. All I want to do is talk to you, give you the options that you have, how be able to achieve even an Orthodox conversion at less the cost of what you're paying for now. They understand, many Batei Dins understand very clearly, the money is not made in the actual conversion process. It's made in the actual learning. There is one person here in South Florida that makes oodles of money, charging between $400 to $700 every month just to learn during the month. And of course, that is a lot of money for a single person to pay. Some people have even put their houses up to mortgages, taken a second loan just to achieve this. This, my friends, is not necessary. This, my friends, is thievery in the highest level. So if you're tired of this scandal that I call the conversion business, give me a call. I'll give you some options, and I'll give you some ways how to go around about it. out of these completely extraordinary amounts of fees, and try to do the best I can to help you with your situation, with your case. My number again is 786-306-8211. You can also email me at Rabbi Moshe Otero, or Rabbi Otero, O-T-E-R-O, at yahoo.com. That's Rabbi Otero, O-T-E-R-O, at yahoo.com. Spread the news, spread this message, spread this video. You don't have to pay out of the cahoots for an Orthodox conversion. Shalom.